Hello, and welcome to Sermon Shorts, where, well, you guessed it, we give you spirituality in 3 minutes or less. Now, this week we're looking at a shift of expectations. Now, I think we've all can relate to this one because we've all been told to be patient, and that's what this week is all about, being patient with our process. It's okay to have expectations. It's good to have expectations of things happening because that motivates us and gets us to do things. If Jacob wasn't motivated by Rachel, he certainly wouldn't have worked 7 years for Laban, much less 14. But he was motivated by Rachel, but it took longer than he thought. Now, this conjunction with Rachel, this marriage to Rachel, it's really representing a greater process in our life. It's about learning to love truth. It's about learning to love truth that is deep. It's not just, well, I know the law of the land is to do 55 miles an hour on the interstate. It's learning God's truth. And it takes a while to not only learn it, but to also implement it in our life and love it in our life. And that's what the bearing of children represents. That first he has children with Leah, this more external love. He has to remain a positive attitude, maintain a positive attitude. And that's where the handmaidens are representing this step where it's getting closer to having children with Rachel. And then finally he has a child with Rachel, and that's the completion of this process. In our life, it takes time to change. We can decide, that I want to be a nicer person. We can decide to leave our past behind. We can decide that we want to be healthier, wealthier, wiser. But none of these changes happen overnight. We have to have that inspirational goal, that Rachel, to make us do anything. But along the way, we also need to realize that Leah is part of the process. Sometimes we just got to practice doing the right thing, even if we don't feel like it. We need those handmaidens because they're representing basically a positive attitude. It's an affirmative look at the situation saying, I'm going to persevere. So we need these steps. We need to see the process. That's why the Lord has provided us this story, is to show us that, okay, you want to change? Great. Go for it. Just be patient. Work with me. Stick with it. I'll get you there. You can do it. You can do this. You want to make change in your life? Great. Do it. But be patient with it. Focus on your Rachel. Focus on that goal that you want to be more like whatever it is that self-improvement is. Because if you focus on it, you stick with it, keep a positive attitude, you too can have change in your life, and you too can have kids with Rachel. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.